All right, what's up, everybody? Welcome back to some more DayZ. Coast is clear. I tell you, I freaking cleared the rooms when I got back on. Man, that was freaking trippy. I don't know where that dude was. I also planted off camera. I planted some food here just to. I didn't really demonstrate. Didn't get to demonstrate last video about food. I discussed it. So we got zucchini. You want to plant and grow your own food. I had planted some peppers here, but someone may have came and took it. But I feel like if someone got to this, they wouldn't have just harvested this and left the other ones. Got some zucchini. We've been traveling a bit, so I'm going to refuel real quick. Got two. Grab two. Hold up. Let me, once you get this, is infinite. You hear me? This is infinite. Because all you got to do, of course, you got one to eat. Eat one. Eat a couple, however hungry a person is. But just make sure you harvest, you save one for harvesting. Basically, you eat two, you harvest the other one. You want to eat two. We've been traveling quite a bit. We're out in the rain getting soaked. We're eating peppers in the rain. There's eating peppers in the rain. There's singing in the rain. We choose to eat. I'll show you right now. Okay, two. Boom, cut out seeds. Basically, you want to cut out seeds, and then you just replant them here. The DayZ gods have blessed this plot I dug. I didn't have to water it. You can just let the rain water the whole plot. That way you can save your whatever water you. Oh, wait a minute. Okay. Let's combine the two. Take and combine it. Same thing with the zucchini. I give those a salt boot back. That way we can have like a knife sheath. You wonder why am I carrying both a machete and a combat knife? It's because the machete is better when chipping trees for firewood than the knife is. Okay, we got 5. Thought I had some other ones. 5 and 10. Boom. 15. Look at that. 15 seeds. That's more than enough to keep me satiated. More than enough. You hear me? All right, so we're going to keep on keeping on. I'm going to let that sit there for any other passerby. All right, so we're going to continue on down the road. I just don't know where. Should be coming up on a military checkpoint. Then past that, there's a little town called Patho. I'm looking at the map here. I'm kind of glancing back up and back down the map. I love how the last episode, remember I was like, ain't nobody way up here. Ain't nobody way up here. This is like an odd area. And then we get sniped. Oh, look, there's another one. Man, if you come along this strip, man, you will get well fed. I'll tell you that much. You watching the video, you come along this strip, if you happen to be in the same server, I can't remember the numbers off the top of my head, but you get well fed. You make it this far. If you make it this far, you should already be well fed. This isn't up here. It's not a spawn point. You understand what I'm saying? You're gonna spawn on the coast, and you have to make your way up here. I mean, you have to pass all the infected and bypass potential hostile players. Shoot, we got lucky because I just disengaged from the fight. It's not that I was scared. It's like I have a Vega and I have a revolver. Yes, it may have slugs, but you cannot snipe. I don't have a scope on this, and even if I did, I don't think I can snipe with a Vega. I haven't even seen that footage on YouTube. I haven't seen that before. Anyone sniping with a Vega, and I have a revolver. I'm not about to try to fight a losing fight. Now, if he was out in the open, and I was somewhere where, okay, I can actually duck behind these rocks and have like a trade-off. But back there, it was kind of wide open. I did run around and use the houses and like the wall and then we ran past the gas station for cover. I don't know if you heard it. He did pop another shot as I was doing the outro. I heard it, but I don't know if you guys can make it out. I have on headphones. But anyway, that was a bit of cover, but it may come a time where you might get hit by a sniper. And, that, you way out here, out in the open. There's nowhere to hide. Then, you go down fighting. Obviously, you take shots, disorient him. You might hit him a few times. Try to work your way close to him, because he's going to try to keep the distance and keep you on the outside. That's why I just disengage. It's no point in me trying to fight a sniper with a revolver and a Vega, and I didn't even know where he was sniping me from. You know, I don't know if you guys saw it. I couldn't see him. I didn't know. I just panicked and ran back inside, which is kind of what you want to do. You don't really want to panic. You want to keep like a cool head when you get attacked by another player. That way you can think logically on how to strategize and how to refute and rebut his strategy. I just ran back inside immediately because I didn't know where he was sniping from, and he had a powerful rifle. It ruined my field jacket. I didn't have no vest on. He wasn't a good one. Because a good sniper, either A, because I was standing still. When I was talking to you guys, quite a few times I was standing still. My mistake. I need to take a dose of my own medicine. I'm giving tips and tricks and doing and making mistakes. We all make mistakes. I was standing still. I was making gardens. I don't know how long he was clocking me. He might have just stumbled upon me at that moment that I was talking to you guys. And plus I was near like the window in that house when I took cover. I was near the windows. It's like he wasn't a good sniper. A good sniper would have took my knee out. You take your knees out. This is what happens. Because I faced a sniper that did it before. And you cannot run. It would have forced me immobile, and he could have finished me with a headshot. Knocked me out even, and then still finished me. I would have been finished. Because I was totally unaware of where he was. It's a 9mm. I don't know if I should take this or not. We'll keep the revolver. Tempting. But no. I was saying, I was totally unaware of where he was. Right? He had me. The element of the surprise is often, if not the most deadly form of strategy in any shooter. And he caught me by surprise, bro. I had to restart my heart and everything. Woo! My stomach dropped. Butterflies. Like, what the fuck? Bro, we hit that EpiPen and freaking shot to the moon. He could not get an easy target. I could tell he had a bolt action. And see, it's hard to hit a moving target. I might just go for this vest since this darn thing. I want to find what's the name? Another repair kit. Vest got some extra space. It'll be a lot of extra space. But keep the holster. Hopefully I find oh my God. More 9mm ammo. Oh, that's 5.45. That's for AK. It's 9mm, and I think it was a magazine over there. It's tempting to get that HK. It really is. Tempted to pick up that HK, but I'm gonna keep the Vega. It's so tempting. I'm gonna keep the Vega and the revolver though. Tempting. Thanks for the temptation, but we'll pass. Like I was saying, he was totally unaware. Another holster. But then I would have to get rid of the hip pack. What's in my hip pack? Oh, man. I had to get rid of the hip pack. And I'd need a belt. Usually tactical belts do spawn in military bases, but let's keep going. It's over here. Box of nails. That'd be nice if I had a bat, but... element of surprise is often the most deadly. He had me, but he couldn't finish the job. But I didn't make it necessarily easy for him. Actually, in the beginning, I did. That's why I said he wasn't a good sniper. I would have been dead to rights. I was in that house near windows. Shoot, he would reposition. Please. Even when I went to close out the video, that house had windows in it. I wasn't thinking. I should have closed out the video in the stairwell. That would have forced him to come to the house, but he's not going to do that because he's a sniper. Their job is to keep the fight at a distance. He knew I had the Vega. He zoomed in on me. He could see this Vega on my back. If he's a DayZ veteran, he knew that was a Vega. If not, he don't know what it is. But still, he's not gonna push because he's a sniper. Why would you push unless he's got like a SMG for, another way. Most people do carry around like 2-3 weapons, to be honest. Most people carry around 2-3 weapons, but I don't know how many weapons that guy had. That's what say. That's what makes it scary. I didn't know where he shot me from. I had just got shot. More pepper seeds. We're good to go now. Dig this garden plot. More food. Got plenty. I got plenty to share. Plenty to share. Help yourself. Sledgehammer. That's another good blunt weapon. An EpiPen with that. You get somebody stun locked. They're finished. Badly damaged. One of them that's badly damaged. I'm trying to remember what. Where was I? What was I? I think I was feeding ourselves or getting warmth weapons. What was our last video? Dropping the tutorial. Oh, open. That was a glitched up. Well, anyway, kind of drenched. We were just catching cold. Just trying to get somewhere to warm up. Path though, keep going. Just keep straight. That's a runner. Okay. I guess it's just the outskirts. Path though is up here. You know what probably saved me? I just thought about it. It's that darn garden line. Remember I was talking that garden line, but I don't know if he's... At the same time, like I said, I don't know I couldn't tell where he shot me from. I don't know if he was in the front, back side. I don't know where he fired that gun from, because like I said, they could be up in the Goonies up here. And you cannot see them. I don't have any binoculars or anything. You cannot see. They can see you with a high-powered scope. They can see you. And that's what happened. He saw me. I couldn't see him. Path though. All right, here we are. But yeah, once you warm up and get yourself fed, I demonstrated, you make a garden, you plant your seeds. Rinse and repeat, and you'll never go hungry in this game. You shouldn't be going hungry. Plant your seeds either out in the open or in greenhouses. think it took me a whole season to realize you could plant in here. I did not know. I was always planting my gardens outside. I scared up that hill, making all that noise. Ricky Diag Road. Like I was saying, you can also hunt your food. Hunt your food. But like I was saying in the last video, you're gonna aggro any zombie within like a mile radius, and then you're gonna aggro any players that's near you. I didn't do neither as such, but he was already sniping. You can hide back there, man. There's tons of hidey spots. Yeah, after you establish food and warmth sources, now you want to get yourself a weapon. I mean, I already have one, like a melee crowbar, knife. I mean, I already have one, but let's see. Like, nope, I'll keep the revolver. Bandana. Check the greenhouse. Pit stop house. Nothing. But after you get after you get yourself situated, you learn the mechanics of fishing, learn the mechanics of hunting and gathering. You'll be a set DayZ player. Nothing. Uh-oh. Showtime. Nothing. Sorry about that. If it paused there. Sorry about that. Radiator. Yeah, that's what I should focus on one season. Getting a car. The end. knife or a weapon. But ideally, you want to save these for PvP. Do not waste ammo on infected because they just keep coming and coming. Once they hear the noise, they'll swarm, and they'll just keep swarming. Keep straight. Once I leave the house, I can keep straight through the wall. Like it was a bandana or something. All right. Nope. All right. It's pretty quiet until a gunshot. It breaks the silence and he erupts out of nowhere, and you are not gonna know where he shot you from. I just wanted to test and see how in theory, how resistant. All right, ladies and gentlemen, thanks for watching. My name is Raven from the Sky. If you enjoyed the episode, drop a like and subscribe to the channel. The series grow. Be sure to hit that notification bell so that you don't miss another adventure. All right, take care, and I'll catch you guys in the next adventure. And as always, thanks for watching. Peace out.